Hi team, you are looking at my Stell and Dot bag by 31, which is one of them I'm giving away this month. If you've excuse me, been to a team meeting in May or on any of the home office or team calls, our team call will be next Monday night. Your name will go into a drawing after you send me an email that you have a tip or an idea that you're going to implement. This bag, which I carry all of my display pieces in, will be yours if your name is picked in the drawing. So today I'm behind the camera and I'm going to show you what I have in what I call my trunk show setup. We have a lot of team members that are new or that are not here in Chicago, and I want to offer the same information I give everybody else, and I think it visually helps instead of just talking about it over the phone. So to start out, for my trunk show, I take that bag, and then I take a tall zippered bag with trays, and I put lookbooks in the top of that. But the important part for me is what I call my closeout station. I use one of our labeled logoed bags because I think it's pretty and it's great wherever it can be near your setup, and that you can spend some time with customers when you're checking out. And inside the bag, I have a mirror, I have a calculator, I have gum, I have business cards, I have pens, I have some of the invitations. Sometimes I put the receipts in the envelopes. I have, these are the order forms, and then for each trunk show I make this envelope, and on it I put the date, the time, the hostess. I give all of her information. I write her hostess code on there. I write when it's closed. I write in that I've sent thank yous. I write how much it is. On the back I either write their wish list and any customers that do online orders. So I put all of this in here. This goes inside my bag, and that is my trunk show setup. And whenever I take an order, I have a clipboard and I pull out an order form from here, and when I'm done I put it in, and I keep all of my trunk shows in envelopes that in a basket, because living here in Chicago in a townhome there's not a lot of space, and I keep the white and the yellow copy. Since the customer I feel is getting the pink copy, when I hand it to them they're getting an email receipt. I keep the two extra copies, and what I do with the yellow copy is if I've written a note or they want a lookbook or I think they'd be a good hostess or a stylist, I take those yellow copies, and when I get home I have folders that I put them in, and I have one hostesses to be, and then I have one that's a follow-up. So I keep the two copies of it. So what I take to a trunk show with me, I take lookbooks and mini lookbooks. I take this wish list now, and this is on Business Resources that you can purchase them. You can also just off of Business Resources, you can also print them. But I think they're great because one side is for the customer to kind of brainstorm what gifts they need, and the other side is for them to give you the information for them. And I'm having a lot of them. It says my birthday, my anniversary, Valentine's Day, special occasion. And they're filling this out, and I'm going back to either their husband or mother or children or whoever it may be that they want the gift from, and contacting them via email, and I'm getting sales from it. So it's a great way to follow up and good customer service. Also, I believe it's in Business Resources, but I have sent it out and can send it out again. These are raffle entries, and it asks a lot of good information on here. This is not very clear, but it says purchase jewelry, getting free jewelry, becoming a stylist, receiving promo emails. And if you're doing an event of some sort, if it's at a church or a school or a big event, this is a great way to get people's names and information and be able to follow up with them and maybe get leads. Two really important things that you should print right now: every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the product alert, and this is all on the trunk show setup, but the product alert list comes out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and it tells you if things are back ordered and when they're coming in, because the best way to trying to change a sale from something that might not be coming in or out of stock into something new is at the trunk show when they're there and they can see everything. And then as of yesterday, there was a discontinued list that came out, especially for the new stylists. When you're going to start placing another order anytime soon, you really should look at this list. If it's low in stock, I definitely would not purchase it for your sample collection. If there's plenty of stock, think about it, but I wouldn't start purchasing a ton of things that are being discontinued, because that means they are not going to be continued through fall, and then you won't be selling them on your table. So if you buy them as a sample now, you might have to sell your sample sooner than later. So please ask me or your upline, and we'll be happy to help you with that. A couple other things I wanted to show you on the order form, which I think that helps, and if people can fill out some of the information for you, and then you help them close the order, and then you can upsell and all that stuff, is I highlight the name, I highlight gifts, I highlight payment and shipping, and then bill to shipping address. I put in the $5.95 so they can see that in advance, and then I fill out all my information in advance. So if a customer, I'm working with one customer at the table, and you can see someone's getting a little antsy, I'll hand them my clipboard, and I'll say, why don't you fill out the highlights and then bring them back to me, and then we'll finish your order. And people really appreciate that because they're not just standing around. A couple other things that you should bring for every trunk show is a hostess packet and or new stylist packet. And I've combined them into one. I just make 2 of these, and I put in a mini, I put in a postcard, I put in the opportunity brochure because hostesses make the best stylists. I put in a lookbook, I put in a hostess guide, and then if I have the stylist guide, I put that one in too. I bring 2 of these to every trunk show. It is now my goal to give them both away. And Jessica made a challenge to all of us: if you don't give them away, throw them away, and you'll learn next time to give them away. I'm too cheap. I won't do that part, but I do give them away now, and I do think about it every trunk show. And the last thing that I bring is I made a notebook because sometimes my table is too full or there's not enough room. I always put the latest promotion, like the Stella Link necklace. I have the totes in here. I have different ways that you can style. These are all on business resources that you can look for. And then I put press in here because people really want to see what's going on in our business, and they are impressed when they see all this. So I hope this helps you out. It's just a little snapshot of getting yourself ready for a trunk show. There's also videos from Danielle and lots of other stylists on the lounge about this, but just wanted to help everybody out. Good luck with your trunk shows and booking for the summer, and look forward to seeing everybody who's going to be at Hoopla. And always, at any time, if you have any tips, ideas, or thoughts, please pass them along either by email, by video, however you can, on Facebook, because I think we learn the best from each other. So thanks a lot. Everybody have a great day. Bye.